Image editing in Photoshop, part 1. So for this tutorial you're going to need a picture that you want to edit that you're going to be putting on social media. So there's a really nice site called Social Media Image Sizes on Make a Website Hub. Just search for social media image sizes in Google and it'll pop up. If you scroll down you can find the Twitter one. There's loads of different ones on there for different social medias. So 1500 pixels by 500 pixels. So I'm going to nip to Photoshop, File New. I'm going to want to go 1500 pixels by 500 pixels. The resolution is 72 when you're on screen, 300 when you're printing it. So because it's all on screen, we're doing it that, so that looks about right. Get yourself an image. I've pre-prepared an image. I've got this great ideas image which we're going to be putting up some vinyl lettering like this into the media center really soon. So I can click, hold, drag and drop. I did that really quick. So if you look at this, you've got one object on one layer. I can grab it, take it across, don't let go, let go. Okay, so it's really big. So you can see down here now it's on its own layer. You've got your background layer that's below it. It's like a deck of cards, so as you reshuffle it, one will be at the top. Control minus zooms out and it'll show you your frame. If you press Control T or Edit Free Transform, you get your transform box. Just be wary that when you scale it, you hold Shift down, because what you don't want to do is squash your image. So make sure you always hold Shift down. It will snap to the point you want. Now all I want in this one is to get the great ideas part on the window. Something like that. I might expand that up a little bit so I can just get it. Okay, cool. So that's going to be my crop through. Make it look like there's a little bit of action going on. I might keep the mess in the bottom there. That looks pretty cool. Move it across a little bit. Okay, Control plus to zoom back in. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is I want to put the college logo on it. So I've saved the college logo, so I can open that. You can copy it off the internet or you can download it. I'm going to drag it and drop it on here. So for, oh that's the wrong one, I'm going to drag it and drop it onto this one. Okay, so when it's on Twitter I can hide that somewhere. I might take that yellow out, I might pop it about there to make sure it's a branded image for the Cheadle College. Hide his boots. As you can see, it's on its own layer. I can double click. I can name it. And I should name the bottom one Image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to affect what goes on with this layer. So this is like Instagram for everything else. So you've got your adjustments. I'm going to go hue saturation, and I can focus on what colour palette I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to lean it towards a little bit of Cheadle blue, if I can find a little bit of Cheadle blue. I can strengthen it a little bit. That's a little bit too yellow. There we go. And I can darken it and brighten it. And I think brightening it will clean it a little bit. It looks like it's going on in the background now. Now the logo's the focus. Okay. I might also go back to this layers palette and choose something else. I might go for curves. Curves is where you're able to affect the light and the dark of your image to make your colours pop. Like that. And again. Okay, so now I've got two different adjustment layers. As you can see in your layers palette, it's added them. So there's the original. Anything below it is now filtered. Anything below this one is now filtered. So those two effects are now focusing on that one image. So I've got those things together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top. There's a button next to a little bin in the bottom corner. I'm going to press that. It gives you a new layer. I'm going to get my text tool. And I can just click on the page and I can start typing stuff. Okay, so I'm going to write welcome to media, because that's what I'm doing this for, the media course, and anyone else who wants to have a little play with it. So I might go welcome to media and write that in the centre. It's now branded by the Cheadle College. Something else I might do is just to lift it away from the, because I can change the colour of it by double clicking on the T, flicking the little arrows there, or clicking on the colour palette and choosing the colour I want. So I might choose a colour palette like that, but it looks a bit washed away. So just to make it jump out a little bit, I'm going to double click in the background of this layer here, just after the word welcome to media. Brings up my blending options. There's tons of stuff to explore down here, which we will do at some point. A drop shadow is one of them. You've got different settings that allow you to make your work jump out. So opacity being the strength of it, distance away from object, and then the size of it. So I might just do it just to soften it a little bit, press OK. Now it jumps out a little bit. Okay, so now my image is actually ready, because it's a little bit bigger than that. It's actually that big, so it says 100% on there. If you zoom in any more than 100%, it starts to pixelate. So I'm going to zoom out so I can see it. I'm going to go File, Save As, and so we can see it everywhere. We're going to save it as a JPEG. There's a few options on here, but hit the top one. It's going to save it as a picture, and I'm going to put Great Ideas SM ready for social media. Okay, so it's going to go onto Twitter, so actually I might put TW. Alright, let's go. It then pops up saying what quality do you want. We always want a good quality. And you've now got a picture in your images folder, wherever I've put it. Called that, which is your picture ready to upload. So give it a go. Make sure you've got a picture ready to start with.